Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry that I took a break of the last couple of days. I came down with a cold. I could barely speak. My tonsils were really swollen, and it was just the pain. I spent the entire time in bed, hydrating and just getting in some rest. And so I'm slowly recovering. Um, I'm just happy that right now I'm still in the part of the game where I am playing the um, planet-based mission. So I'm not going to spend too much time. The next couple of days, the videos are going to be even shorter than normal or as short as they already have been because I can't talk for long for a sustained period of time because I'm still recovering. I'm better now, but I'm still recovering. So thank you so much for your patience. Let's get into it. If this is the first time finding my channel, hello, I'm Nori. I like to say that I'm like an everyday regular gamer. I am not so great. I would not say I'm the best at video games, like nah, but I enjoy them anyway. This is my first attempt ever at playing a maximum difficulty of any game. I usually do not do that because once again, average video gamer, but I love Mass Effect. It's my favorite gaming trilogy of all time, and it just makes sense that if I am going to do a hardest difficulty run, then it's going to belong to Mass Effect. So this is my Insanity run. At the moment, I'm currently, like I said earlier, doing the different um, planet missions just to see how things go. I want to see if there's anything to find here. Oh, sorry. Invictus. Sorry. Invictus, home to a dextro amino acid based life, Invictus's temperate zones were settled by a Turian population that initially fell prey to a bewildering number of diseases. 2 decades after its first colony was founded, its population had reduced by half due to fatalities and a large colonist exodus. But when the Primarchs considered ceding the planet to robo-mining interests, the Turian statesman Shastina Imperius ambitiously declared that she would start her own colony and double the population within 5 years. This effort succeeded largely due to the colony's location in deserts with a minimal number of pest species. The image of Shastina's triumph in the frontier made for good political theater, and the Turian population poured in. The planet's tropical belt still remains largely unexplored, as its aggressive organic life still wreaks havoc on Turian biology. A house in an Invictus jungle is a modern Turian phrase for an idea that seems like a good idea, but only to the one who had come up with it. Invictus's atmosphere is primarily nitrogen and oxygen, and its surface crust varies but has high concentrations of alumina and silver. Because it can support life easily, criminals from throughout the terminus systems hide out on Invictus. Its official population is estimated to be half the number of sapiens that are actually on the planet. Colony founded 1939 CE. Population is 220,535,000. Estimate 640 million with illegals. Capital is Shastanesio. Orbital distance 1.3 AU. Orbital period 1.5 years. Earth years. Radius 7,260 kilometers. Day length 31.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.15 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 30 Celsius, surface gravity 1.5 gravities. Like, I'm also squinting because my eyes also hurt. Like, falling ill is just the worst. Oh, I got Kilimanjaro. I agree that maybe the reason why I am so impatient is that I'm not seeing the mini mining game as meditative. So I'm following your suggestion. I'm following your suggestion and thinking of it as like a meditative practice. So let's see.
Launching probe.
Launching probe.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
I just want to get it down to moderate.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Probe launched.
Probe launched.
Awesome. Temeraris. Visible in Invictus's night sky is Temeraris, a planet named for the Turian spirit said to have inspired the crew of their first manned moon launch. A boiling hot rock planet, Temeraris is much hotter than its temperate neighbor due to a thick atmosphere rich in carbon dioxide and helium. Its hot surface is largely composed of boron, surrounded by a thick dust cloud. Temeraris is often struck by small meteors, making exploration dangerous. Orbital distance 3.4 AU, orbital period 6.3 Earth years, radius 3,321 kilometers, day length 66.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 15.86 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 131 Celsius, surface gravity 0.2 gravity. They are all rich.
Probe away.
What happened to just being moderate or poor? Right?
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, maybe it's the med, but I literally did not realize that I'd already hit moderate. I was not going for depleted. I was just zoned out. I was for real zoned out. So, Minos Wasteland, Isthmus Frontier, Strike Abyss, all is at 100. Well, let's see. Biggest Cradle is at 100. Let's check out the Valhallan Threshold. Protect your area. Everybody needs to. We all need to collectively protect our area. Yeah. Okay. In 354 CE, Garvog was considered a bargain world, given to the Krogan to placate them because no one else wanted to live on such a frozen rock. technically a life-bearing world, Gravog had a small farm belt around its equator and well-isolated marine life in its seas. By the turn of the century, the program had completely adapted, breeding hundreds of younglings per family in vast underground bunkers. By the turn of the next century, Gravog's narrow strips of coral reef had been destroyed by overfishing and pollutants, and excess Krogan took to the stars to find another planet to consume. Gravog was treated as an object lesson by the Citadel Council. The Krogan could not be trusted to check their own numbers. Today, Gravog is a frozen wasteland home to corporate eco engineering efforts trying to implement sustainable agri and aquaculture practices. Krogan and vulture packs are a constant threat, and the corporations pay mercenaries well to keep their operations safe. Orbital distance 4 AU, orbital period 6.1 Earth years, radius 6,200 kilometers, day length 27 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.2 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 30 Celsius, 5 at equator, surface gravity 1 gravity. I thought I was going to hear
Probe launched.
I thought I was going to hear I found something.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
I thought I saw element 0. Yes, I did.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Alter it. Home to 51 moons, including the prebiotic moon Anaphil. Dumar is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant with violent surface winds exceeding 1,900 kph, whatever that is. Like its sister planet Elohi, it is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Orbital distance 1.6 AU, orbital period 2 Earth years, radius 59,152 kilometers, day length 10 Earth hours. Moderate. I love the sound of that. LOE, a small hydrogen helium gas giant formed around a metallic hydrogen core. LOE will be the site of a rare astronomical event later this year. The comet Asaro will come in on its orbit of 70 galactic standard years and travel so close to the giant that it is predicted to be captured as a moon. Dozens of space probes from around the galaxy have been launched into the Rahil system to record this moment. LOE is within the first line of its parent star, where gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, it is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Travel advisory: a statistically significant number of distress signals have come from the 1 million kilometer mark around LOE. Pirates are believed to be working the area in person. In-person tourism is not advised. Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.5 Earth years, radius 38,119 kilometers, day length 11.8 Earth hours. Oh, okay. Wait. So, at this? Oh. The second asteroid in the system formed around an element 0 core. Palabel is another carbonaceous asteroid with a surface made up of hydrated minerals such as carbonates and clays. Beneath its icy surface is liquid water with some amino acids. The surface of Cacavel is pitted and scarred with strip mining stations where the quarrians took as much ESO as possible before moving on. Orbital distance 4.2 AU, orbital period 8.6 Earth years, radius 470 kilometers, day length 68.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 118 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 gravity. So I knew it was too much to wish that they were all moderate. Totally knew it was the Lulu of me. Body.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Imagine if because I can only do this for another 30 minutes. Or I say for another 30 minutes. For another 13 minutes, because 30 minutes is my time. I really need to rest my voice, take my meds and go to bed. But all I'm thinking right now is that imagine if it's 30 minutes of just mining that we do today. You all are probably going to be like, so pissed. One of a trio of asteroids formed around an element zero core. Pallas is the easiest to mine for low-yield ESO. A carbonaceous asteroid, Pallas has a trace of water-bearing minerals and organic carbon in the form of kerogen. Currently, the asteroid is surrounded by Quarian mining ships extracting fuel for the flotilla. Orbital distance 4.1 AU, orbital period 8.3 Earth years, radius 540 kilometers, day length 24.1 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 116 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 gravity. Also rich.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Okay. Israfil, largest of the ESO trio. Israfil is a silicon-heavy carbonaceous asteroid. It's home to approximately 40 species of microorganisms in its liquid water, and was blamed as the source of the prion-based biowelfare agent exotic humanoid enter, I do not know how to pronounce that, used by the terrorist group Totenkopf in their attack on Gagarin Station in 2184. While many in the scientific community protested that Israfil did not have sufficient atmosphere or evolutionary history to sustain life at the prion level, the asteroid and its ESO miners were nevertheless quarantined to reassure the public that the Systems Alliance was taking action. Though no evidence has yet been found that THE originated from Israfil or was even synthesized in a local lab, the SSVille Manila and a team of epidemiologists maintain watch over the asteroid ship traffic for now. Population is 1,006. Orbital distance 4.3 AU, orbital period 8.9 Earth years, radius 905 kilometers, day length 68.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure, trace, surface temperature minus 100 Celsius, surface gravity 0.3 gravity. Also, every one of them was rich. Why?
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
It looks like today's episode is just going to be me mining. I am so
Launching
sorry,
probe.
y'all. It's probably, you probably find this so boring.
Probe launched.
But I wanted to show that I'm still around and I just felt ill. That's why I've not been around.
Probe launched.
That's why you all have not seen me. And I would have loved to have done a mission. I'm just, unfortunately, this damn planet doesn't have any mission. Instead, it has annoying ass planets that need to be
Probe
scanned.
launched.
This is not even a planet, this is a fucking asteroid.
Launching probe.
So stressed. I'm so irritated.
Probe away.
Okay, finally, Micah, finally. Rosetta Nebula, Thorium, Nubian Expand, Viper, Local Cluster, Serpent Nebula, Citadel, Eagle Nebula. Okay. Wait, what? Why can't I see? Oh, okay. Because I was like, I can't see shit. A large hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant, Island Wind is named for the sweet-smelling land breezes that come off of the archipelagos of Tahe in the evening. As tumultuous as any other Jovian giant, Island Wind is the cyclones that span tens of thousands of kilometers. Oh, sorry, Island Wind has cyclones. Orbital distance 3.9 AU, orbital period 7.7 Earth years, radius 73,088 kilometers, day length 17 Earth hours. Awesome, it's moderate. I love it when it's moderate. I love it when it's moderate. First lab. A hydrogen helium gas giant believed to be an extrasolar capture. First Land is home to many space stations, supporting the ubiquitous refueling platforms. A thriving community of Drell and Anna made their homes in orbit here, giving the solar system robo miners somewhere to go when the 50-hour days and nights are driving them mad. Orbital distance 2.1 AU. Orbital period 3.4 Earth years, radius 53,826 kilometers, day length 10.9 Earth hours. Also moderate, I love it. Faithful Current was so named because it orbits a retrograde, indicating that it may have been an extrasolar planet that was captured by the relic system's gravity well. Large for a rock planet, Faithful Current has only traces of hydrogen in its extremely thin atmosphere. Anna robo miners have recovered some uranium and thorium deposits from its depth. Orbital distance 1.2 AU, orbital period 1.5 Earth years, radius 9,260 kilometers, day length 41.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure, trace, surface temperature 47 Celsius, surface gravity 3.1 gravity. No, it's rich. Think about it this way. I just like the naming conventions of the Drell. Their planets just all sound amazing.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Launching probe.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Probe away.
Probe away.
Probe away.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Murky water. Despite the name, murky water is yet to show any signs of having water whatsoever. Its name is a literal translation from the original. Anna, who consider murky water a sign of danger. Murky water has a hazy, crushing atmosphere of carbon dioxide and methane, which brings the surface heat to boiling levels. It remains unexploited. Its gravity and temperature too high to bother. Orbital distance 0.7 AU. Orbital period 0.7 Earth years, radius 10,551 kilometers, day length 53.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 19.46 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 225 Celsius, surface gravity 4.6 gravity.
Probe launched.
Probe launched.
Launching probe.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Launching probe.
And also, I think I would have liked this mining game if they did not have too many damn planets.
Probe away.
There's so many damn planets. And the fact that you cannot just click on a button and just have everything scanned on the planet at once in one probe click, but you have to keep doing this over and over again. It's irritating. Yo, wait, hold up. Why am I already at 3,000 for iridium? Shit, I need to stop soon. I can't hit 500.
Probe launched.
soon I literally might get to the point where, sorry, soon I might get to the point where I would have hit my limit. Soon I'll get to the point where I would have hit my limit, and then I'm not allowed to scan again. Right? I'm not allowed to scan, or I will tell myself not to scan, just like not to extract anymore, because I'm done, I'm full. Rough Tide, a dwarf planet with a shroud of carbon monoxide and dioxide that keeps it warm. Rough Tide was so named when large veins of platinum and palladium were struck, and miners from all over the clusters came in to stake their claims. Anna police and their drill enforcers clashed with Krogan and Vulture in an ugly series of race riots in the late 2170s, and the planet has only grudgingly kept a shaky peace since then. Orbital distance 7.8 AU, orbital period 21.8 Earth years, radius 2,125 kilometers, day length 67.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 7.89 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 1 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 gravities, also rich. You know, I think after today, because today clearly is just mining, and already I've entered 300 and something for the planet, so I don't think I need to worry about, oh, would I ever have enough? Would I ever have enough to do everything I need, but also to have at least 100,000 for each of the elements, except for element 0, which I only need 50,000 entering Mass Effect 3. Because at some point I'm going to stop. Today's episode clearly is just mining. Once I'm done with this particular cluster, I'm going to bed. So I apologize, everybody. Let's call this the ASMR episode, where Noria sounding sick is able to relax your nerves. Because consider it me testing for my ASMR channel, because I do intend to start one soon. Praying Mouth, the hydrogen helium gas giant. Praying Mouth is a ship-killing engine, the Bermuda Triangle of the Terminus system. There are many theories why ships never return from their undetectable space debris. Old disruptor torpedoes and magnetic mines from a long-forgotten war, even miniature black holes. But what is clear is that too many ships have been lost there for it to be happenstance. Travel advisory: due to the large number of ships lost when attempting to discharge their drive cores in Praying Mouth, the relic system highly recommends using First Land complementary discharge stations instead. Orbital distance 16 AU, orbital period 64.2 Earth years, radius 40,775 kilometers, day length 11.7 Earth hours. Moderate at last, finally. Beach Thunder lives and dies on the price of titanium, the metal being the only reason to come to this frozen rock. A best-selling e-novel, The Hard Stuff, has popularized the story of the miners on the planet. It follows the Anna and Drell robo-miners competing with Krogan and Vulture, who simply put on environment suits and lose the titanium and lace the titanium out more or less by hand. As the novel's promotional screed says, accidents are frequent, rivalries fierce, and vengeance served up fast. Orbital distance 33 AU, orbital period 190.2 Earth years, radius 8,058 kilometers, day length 54.1 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.25 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 157 Celsius, surface gravity is 2.1 gravity. That's rich. Like I said, this is the last of the planets I'm going to be scanning. Starting from tomorrow, I would of course read the information on the planet so that I can read as, oh yes, I've read, because I want to complete each system. So, but like scanning the planets, I'm not going to be doing it again because I've gotten more than enough. I've gotten more than enough to be present for me, even in Endgame.
Launching probe.
More than enough.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Okay. Yeah, and I think this is a great place. I'm sorry, it's a short episode, but like I said, I am not feeling good. Not like I'm not feeling good. I'm recovering, feeling better, but I need to get more rest, hydrate more, and just taking fruits, vegetables, vitamin C, and take my meds. So I am so sorry. This is a no action whatsoever. Not even a dialogue. We didn't even do dialogue. This was nothing happened in this episode except I scanned systems and I've finally hit the limit I was going for the different elements. Although not gonna lie, if I do land on a planet and I find out that they do have like some element 0 that I might scan for, but it's only for element 0. But that's only if the first time I try it pops up element 0. If it doesn't, I'm just going to be like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bother. But this is what we're saying to this episode. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you. I'm sure that some of you might drop well wishes in the comments. Let me say in advance, thank you so much for your well wishes. I will get better and see you tomorrow with a new video, which is also most likely going to be short because your girl is recovering. But we're getting there. I am 100% sure that by the time like we pick things up proper, I'll be much better. I'll be all recovered. So yeah, see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye.